The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Discretion is advised.
Jesus Christ. Buddy.
What's going on?
You tell me. How you doing? Having a good day?
Having a great day, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's great.
So Heartthrob here has a slogan that we've learned to use all the time, where no matter what's going on, it's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's another day of it's fine, everything's fine. You were, before you walked in here, by the way, welcome to a hotel room podcast from beautiful, wait.
Norfolk idea.
Ha! Zing! Oh! Ha!
Thank you.
Norfolk, Virginia. And we are in my hotel room where Throb slept over last night. And yeah, before I walked in here, you were doing some editing and had a computer crash. And so you came in here in a really good mood. Stoked about it. What happened, bud?
Super happy, dude. Super happy. Trying to rush and get some edits done before the podcast and lost all of it.
Cheers.
Sweet.
That's good shit, bud.
Yeah. Coming in fresh.
Well, at least we're in the home stretch of the tour. I did some calculating today, and we only have 20 shows and 6 weeks left.
It's less than that.
And it's not. 5 weeks.
It's, yeah,
20 shows, 5
change.
weeks. Yeah. It's pretty good, man.
God, dude.
We are crushing it.
Don't make it seem longer than it really is.
That's what she said. Yeah, this has been a long tour so far, and we're not even halfway done.
Yeah.
As of the recording of this, September 4th is the day today. And in 2 days, it's the big boy's birthday. And he is talking nonstop about his birthday week and what he wants for his birthday. He wants Lush lotions. He wants beard oil. He wants dinner.
I do want dinner.
What do you want?
I don't care. It could be fucking Taco Bell, dude. That sounds great.
We might do that. What I was going to say is that it's September 4th, and the halfway point on this tour is September 11th. That's the halfway mark.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've been out since like February.
Yeah.
It's a long one.
Well, dude, 7 weeks in Europe and then come home for a couple weeks and then straight into a 10-week tour is...
Well, it's 5 weeks for me because my dad lied to me and said he was going to pass away.
What are you bitching about?
Yeah, I know. I'm trying not to bitch as much as you guys are, but I'm trying to be a beacon of hope and light for my crew. But you guys are slipping away. What?
You are.
I'm a beacon of light.
You really
you
are
know
the
I
mascot.
am. But man, it's been wild since the last episode. On the last episode, we talked about our little tour bus fiasco.
Are we doing tour bus part 2 today?
Yes.
Oh, we are? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
This is main show stuff.
Okay, cool.
Little do we know. Last episode we talked about. If you haven't seen the last episode, check it out.
We were so naive.
My God. So a quick recap. Our first bus of the tour caught on fire within hours of his maiden voyage. It was insane. It was fucking insane. We broke down outside of Las Vegas, 105-degree weather on the side of the highway at like 2 p.m.
The good old days.
Oh, man. And that's when we thought things were going to be as bad as they would be. Since then, so that bus went away. We didn't see that bus again. We have had 4 tour buses since then. Is that right?
Yes.
We're on number 5 right now.
Yes.
What happened with number 2? I actually was number 2 the
it was
the tape
2.
one. Yeah, number 2 was worse than the first.
Yeah. Number 2 was held together by gaff tape.
Not even kidding.
Almost entirely. Tour bus 1 looked good once we got onto number 2.
And tour bus 1, by the way, was the one that had was missing mattresses.
Yep.
And was missing curtains for the bunks, but not necessarily the same ones that had the wooden plank plywood mattress. Tour bus 1 had a back lounge bench that was like had holes through to the bottom of the bus, mismatched cushions. One was another plywood. Like, Tour Bus 1 was a piece of shit. a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And we would have sucked 1,000 dicks to get that one back once we saw bus number 2.
Yeah, it wasn't good. I'm trying to even it's hard to separate them in my mind. They were so equally shit, but the second one was definitely worse.
And the driver for the first one was the guy who said he's more of a drummer, and he was just like retarded-ish.
Yeah, it's funny because the driver for the second one was more of a meth head.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Describe him, please.
If you were on a prison yard and you were white, this is the guy you want to be your friend.
He would
And that's
recruit
about
you
it.
into the Peckerwoods, into the Aryan Nation.
Is that what they're calling them now? The Peckerwoods.
That's what it's been since like the 60s.
Oh, shit.
Peckerwoods.
That is not a good
Like
nickname.
you'd be approached and be like, "Hey man, this is what we do around here."
Yeah.
Like we're thrown down with the Mexicans at 2 p.m.
That whole thing was held together by gaff tape.
We took pictures. I'll try to put them in. Maybe I'll put them in here. I don't know. But we have a crew thread, like a WhatsApp thread that we're all in, and all of us. I mean, we're all over the bus, but we're all taking pictures of everything wrong with the bus. And there's like, I don't know, 18, 20 pictures of shit going wrong, maybe more.
Oh, it was horrible. Horrible. And there was ants.
Fucking ants, dude.
A lot of ants.
I forgot about those.
Not like, oh, I saw one. It was like, oh, there's a whole colony of ants living on this thing.
This bowl of fruit is
Yes.
taken over by ants. Oh, I
Yep.
forgot about the fucking ants.
Yep.
And not only was this bus disgusting, it also broke down.
Weird.
Yeah. Was this one break down leaving San Diego? Wait.
No, this was going from LA to Phoenix.
Wait. What bus do we take from San Diego to LA that took 100 hours?
That was bus 1.
It was?
Yeah.
So bus 1, we dig it back on it in Vegas, and it made it to one more show.
Yep.
That's what it was. Right, and then that's right. And we had it's a 2-hour drive from San Diego to Vegas, and this one took about 5 hours for some reason. The first bus.
Guy didn't really fuck with GPS, dude.
No, he didn't know how to use it. Second bus, ants, gaff tape, broken vents. Is bus 2 the one that blew the stuff on you?
Yeah,
Talk about it.
I got my bunk and I opened the vent for the air conditioning, and
Which
it
is usually
just
right by the back of your head.
yeah, it's like right here. So I kind of looked up and I opened the vent, and it just went
Particles.
particles all. It was
Debris.
It was snowing in my bunk.
And-
it was horrible.
Dave Heartthrob Brown is not someone who like gets irritated much. You are very much like what's it? What's
I'm
it?
pretty
Roll
easy
off your
guy.
back.
Yeah, but I am on a negative character arc on this tour, so
You're
I've become a real prick.
You know how Elon Musk used to be like, we loved him because he was like doing good for humanity.
Yeah.
And then like all of a sudden we saw him like he's slowly, maybe he has turned into
Yeah.
Lex Luthor.
I'm Elon Thrust.
We got to talk about thrust too, by the way. But yeah, you're a little you're having an angry tour. But in your defense, we have been getting some horrible help at some venues as
A lot
well.
of dumb people.
Yeah.
A lot of dumb people, and that's coming from me.
Which says a lot.
Yeah.
And if I can notice it, also coming from me, that says a lot.
Yeah, it's tough
Because you
out
and I
here.
are very, very stupid people.
Anyways, that tour bus, I don't know exactly. Was that Arizona or was that Texas? We broke down somewhere.
We broke down. Oh, wait a minute. It was from Phoenix going to Texas because we were supposed to have 2 days off in somewhere or other. Or I don't know what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
But we spent the entire day off. I think it was 11 or 12 hours in a Love's/Subway parking lot. Love's is personally, it's my favorite truck stop.
Really?
Oh yeah, by a lot.
I don't like it anymore.
It has changed a little bit. Love's was that's my jam. What's your favorite? Do you have one?
I mean, you gotta go.
Don't say it.
All right.
You're not gonna say Flying J.
No, not Flying J.
What?
Buc-ee's, dude.
Buc-ee's is no, but Buc-ee's is
if
not
I'm
across the whole country.
No, it's not. But
Love's
I
is
didn't
the
know.
whole country.
You didn't
Dude.
tell me that was a stipulation.
But it's gotta be. It's like saying
Full country. All right, fine.
that's like saying.
Love's.
Yeah, there you go. I appreciate it. Hey, cheers. Bump it. So that bus broke down like 4 times in the span of an hour and a half as we were limping from. Wait, where were we trying to get back to? Not Santa Fe, somewhere in New Mexico.
We were trying to get back to El Paso.
El Paso.
That's where we were.
Okay.
We were like an hour past El Paso, and we had this decision of like we can try and we were on the side of the highway going 20 miles an hour down the shoulder.
Which at the time I was excited about. I congratulated the tour bus driver.
It was pretty
for
good.
getting us going.
So the idea was we can either try to turn around, go back to El Paso, and fly the next day.
Which we should have done.
Or we can power through this.
Mosey on.
And try and get another, what was it, like 6 or 7 hours? No,
it was a lot.
Five or 6.
Going 20 miles an hour would have been
Sure.
like 12 or 13 hours.
And our heroic prison yard driver.
There's 2 guys, by the way. The other guy looked like a Sen Dog from Cypress Hill a little bit.
Sure.
But dressed in Hawaiian shirts and flip-flops, which were accidentally thrown away by someone on the tour.
Cool dudes.
Yeah.
So they tried to power on. And 12 hours at a Love's. And then...
And Methy dude was just like, kept walking in and out of Subway, sweatier every time. And he wasn't doing anything. Like someone else was working on the bus, I believe. And he just kept rolling in, just dripping sweat. And I don't know if you noticed this, the way he walked, he had this like bulldog hunchback walk, which is it's a prison walk 100%.
It was very much like prison, meth head, steroids. And he was sitting at Subway, like tapping his foot a million miles an hour and just like, ugh.
Know who he reminded me of? If Nick Oliveri from Queens of the Stone Age like got jacked and went to jail a little bit. Just kind of methed out, scary. Like, this guy is like, you don't want to get too close.
No. And luckily we didn't have to because we got shuttles that
Didn't seem long.
10 o'clock at night,
10:30
we got shuttles that we fucking filed into and drove 5 hours to the next city.
10:30 we got into a van and drove 5 hours, and that was our entire day off. And we're at that point we're only like 5 or 6 days into the tour, and we already needed 2 days off.
Yeah,
this has been a grind.
Oh yeah, we got hammered into the ground right off the bat,
and I don't know why it's been tougher than usual. Like getting through, like pushing through this tour. I think because it's so daunting, it's such a long run.
There were a lot of growing pains just getting this tour up and running, on top of the 2 tour buses being absolute shit, on top of it being a 10-week tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a good start.
And if you most of you listening do not tour for a living, and you have to understand that when we get to a venue, we pretty much live or die by the local help, or we call them the hands, the stage hands that work there. They truly can make or break your day. And good stage hands are worth like everything. Bad ones make you want to bash your face into the wall until you die. And we've had a lot of those ones.
A lot of those. I do. There's 2 I want to talk about.
Please, the floor is yours. Wait. Well, we should go through our tour bus shit real quick. So we got rid of that bus. We never saw that one again after we got in the shuttle van.
Yep.
And then was the third one the one we had for a minute, or was that the band bus?
After that, we didn't have a bus, so we jumped in the band bus.
Which is very kind of them. So you, me, and Mike G, our drum tech, rode the band decided to give us their bus, and they went by shuttle, which is crazy, I think.
Yeah, I think it was a short drive. So.
Gave us their bus, and then we rode with them for one night. So it was you, me, Mike, Navarro, Eric, Perkins, Navarro's wife, and that was it, right? That was it, I think.
Tour manager.
Yep, Doug, who people here know. And so that's bus number 3. We had that for 2 days.
Then we got another bus
that was supposed to be our permanent.
We moved on to, and then found out that the guy could only stay for 2 days or something.
It's the way it happened. Like, it's touring season. It's summertime, so people are like, everything is booked. Every nice bus is booked. I don't know why ours were not. I do know why. I'm not going to say it, but whatever. But fuck it, who cares, dude?
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck. So we found out that a tour had canceled. So our tour manager jumped on this chance to get this bus. So the guy's like, yeah, man, the tour canceled. I'm heading out. So he's driving out. Our tour manager, Doug, pulls us all in a room and says, guys, we got a bus. We're all set. We're going to have it for the rest of the tour. We're like, thank God, because we just want a home. Like, there's something about...
Yeah, not having a place to just put your shit that it can stay is,
And
it
like
sucks.
you get your groceries, everything's in the right spot. Like you have your bunk, you know where your bags are going. You get familiar with your driver. Like there's a whole thing, and it is your house.
Yep.
And we're getting a new house every day, so we're all fucking stoked that we're getting our new house, and we're relieved. And then I got word separately that we were losing that bus too, and Doug, the tour manager, told me, and I'm like, dude, how are you going to tell these people this? He goes, I don't know, because at that moment there wasn't a backup plan.
Yeah.
We were just losing a bus, and then we're back to like, I guess we're getting unicycles or some shit.
We were so close to just flying for 10 weeks straight. It felt like
I think I would have left. So finally,
we
magically,
would have gotten so many miles though.
so many miles. I understand
would've
that.
sucked,
but a miracle happened. We finally have a bus, a nice one with a cool driver who drove Jane's, I guess, in the late 80s. We finally have a home, but the saga is over. Now let's talk about stagehands. Then we have a bunch of shit to get to. I fell in love with this tour as well.
Do you know which ones I'm going to talk about?
I'm assuming Santa is one of them.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about Santa.
Oh, shit.
No, but that was that same day.
Okay, are we talking about
That was Tampa, right? Tampa
about-
Santa?
the book people?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do them all. Tampa Santa.
All right, let's start with Tampa Santa. I feel bad.
Don't.
This guy should have retired a long time ago, and I knew he was old, but I kept asking him to do stuff, and he just he would start doing it, and then I'd turn around, and he would just be like looking at the sky and wandering off another direction, and you'd yell at him like, "Hey guy, like come over here. I need your help with this. Can you help me lift this case or something?" And he would just start walking towards you, and then again,
Tall,
just
white hair,
wandered off.
white beard.
Skinny. Yeah. He wasn't fat.
No, but he looked like he was Santa. He was old.
But I kept asking him to do stuff like this case goes straight to the truck, and you turn around and he'd push the case halfway in the other direction and then wandered off. And then I found out from you later that not only was he 75, he was also had told you, "I'm kind of deaf, so you got to talk real loud."
Not kind of. He said mostly deaf.
Mostly deaf. And you said he had
I'm
to be
sorry.
like
I think he said I'm
face-to-face.
legally deaf.
Oh,
so
great.
basically, he'd be here, and I'd be like, "Hey, bud, can you get me the case?" And he'd be like, come up to right here. He'd be like, "What's that again?" And he's so close where I know my eyes are crossing. It's like, are we gonna fuck? What am I gonna fuck this guy?
My God. I felt bad. He shouldn't.
He
have
was
been
so
there.
nice.
Should have been retired. He just kept wandering around telling people stories about what was it, Frank Zappa?
Yeah,
It's
he brought me a guitar pick. When I first met him, he came over and goes, "Hey, my name, what was it, Henry or some shit. My name is Henry or Heath or some shit, Keith. And I'm legally deaf, so if you want anything from me, you just gotta say it real loud, look me right in the eye. Also, you may get spooked later because there's gonna be guys with guns right here,
Oh, yeah.
These are anti-sniper guys because if you look at the hotel over there, this hotel has a perfect shot to the backstage area to shoot artists. So we have snipers, so if they get one shot off, we'll get the last shot off." That's how the day started.
Yeah, it was weird. We started breaking down, and I turned to my left, and there's two dudes in full camo with guns.
Oh, you did see that? I never saw them.
Oh, yeah. They were
So that was
right next
real?
to Monitor World. Oh, it was very real.
Whoa, I didn't. I
Full
never saw 'em.
military guys, gunned up.
Were they over on my side too?
I don't know.
Wow. I didn't. I didn't see that. That's crazy.
I did appreciate their full woods camo in the
What's
middle.
woods camo?
Just camouflage.
Oh,
for the
for
woods.
the
But
woods.
they were standing in the middle of a stage.
Yeah, that's not the right. You want
I
you
don't
want the urban camo, the dark stuff.
So I did feel bad for Tampa Santa, dude. He shouldn't have been there.
No, listen.
I feel
get
bad
the
that
guy
he
a
still
cake,
had to work.
give him a watch, send him on his way.
But also, when I have shit that needs to get done and I'm in a hurry, that's not who I want on my fucking team. I'm sorry.
Can I say the wrong thing?
Yeah, of course. I'm doing it for a long time.
I know, and this is true, and I mean this sincerely. I am so stoked with how many women are getting into the music industry.
Oh, here we go.
You're making it sound worse already.
No, that was supposed to be encouraging. That was
I know you want to travel from the kitchen and try new things. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. But there has been there's an uptick in female guitar techs and drum. Like
Yeah, I see.
Taylor Hawkins' drum tech was a chick, and now Josh Freese is a chick. She's awesome. What, and see what happened. They're gonna say, "How dare you?"
I was gonna let you keep saying the
How
wrong
dare
things.
you? And it's great. I mean, this has been a very male-dominated industry forever, which is probably why it ran so smooth. But now it's what? What happened? But listen,
The views of Dan do not reflect those.
yes, they do.
All right.
So, but there's been on this tour, it's like exclusively like female stagehands, which is, again, this is great. The only issue is there are some things that we have that are very heavy that need to be lifted, sometimes relatively high. And you do have to be, I mean, this is a dig at, I mean, weak women stagehands, but also weak men stagehands.
Yeah.
Having weak stagehands is tough, but when you have a whole bunch more, spill for
really
myself,
cool.
gross. When you have a whole bunch more women, you're bound to get some dainty, little ladies, which are like, it's like, okay, never mind, I'll just do it. I appreciate
Yeah.
it, but I'll do
You
it.
have more heavy shit than I do, oddly enough.
That's true.
I
That's
don't
true.
need much lifted.
Well, your stuff is all in cases and rolls. I have stuff that has to be moved around.
I don't know if I've had some good female stagehands. I think just generally, like, especially in Arkansas and random places, I've been getting handed women who look like they're like, this happens with guys too, but just like some mid-40s house mom who doesn't know a goddamn thing about music or audio or anything. And it's not that it's that complicated, but like the level of confusion on the most basic things I ask people is basically like if you have a pulse, they'll just throw you out there. And it's like, it's not helpful.
There are standard things you should know if you're
Yeah.
doing this stuff. Like, what is an XLR cable? What is a mic stand?
Sure.
How to read, like my guitar cases are labeled G1 through 8. And I say, get me all the G cases. And they start bringing me fucking trash cans and like bottles of water. It's like,
Yep.
no, the G ones, guitar 1,
Yeah.
guitar 1 through 8.
Yeah.
I'm getting all, it's a day off. I don't know why we're doing this.
Me neither. It doesn't matter. Tour has been, everything's fine. Things
It's
are
not fine. I
Everything's
fucking hurt myself real bad. We haven't talked about this
Oh
yet either.
shit, that's true.
I fucking took a massive fall. I took a big digger, as you called it. I'm so happy you called that out. That's an old East Coast word.
I'm just trying to fit
Fucking
in.
nice work. We were at the Fillmore in New Orleans, and cool place. I've been doing this for almost 20 years, and I've never once fallen off a stage. And boy, did I go boom boom! It was the band was playing Ocean Size, which I'm going to say it's probably our favorite part of the set. I would
Sure.
think it was up there.
Yeah, it's great.
Energy's huge. Things are chaotic. People are going nuts. And on this tour, Perry Farrell has been jumping off the front of the stage and going and getting down with the audience in the front row a lot this tour. So it's often our job to make sure we can corral him back on stage if he doesn't know. Not him. He doesn't give a shit, but I
ain't doing
care.
that.
And so I saw him down there, and I tried to run behind my work box to show him where the staircase was. And it was a dark stage, and I had forgotten or didn't see that there was no stage there. So
It was a really dumb stage setup. There was
it's
like
bad.
holes where there shouldn't have been holes
Yes,
in the stage.
there's no reason why that
Yeah.
stage shouldn't have continued there. So I stepped off the stage. It was probably a 6-foot drop, and across the gap from where I fell was a staircase, like a sideways staircase that I was trying to show Perry where that was. And I don't know exactly what happened, but I think my kneecaps hit those stairs when I hit the gap.
Yep.
I fucked up both knees, my left ankle, my right elbow, my right shoulder, and then when I hit the ground, I fell backwards and hit my head on something quite hard. And I tell you, I've never fallen off a stage. I see now how people die in accidents where things happen so quick you just don't know it's just
Oh
over.
yeah.
Like people that fall off a roof or whatever, I get it. And it's over so quick.
Yeah.
So if you guys are nervous about falling somewhere and dying, don't. It happens so quick. It's so fast. And I popped up, and like I remember a security guard helping me up. He goes, "Are you okay, man?" I was like, "I don't know. I don't know."
Fucking great.
And then and I fell right in front of the crowd. So the embarrassment is the initial worst pain, because I hop up and I see people, everyone just staring and like pointing.
How do you think I feel when you're humping me during changeover?
That's not. Listen, don't make this about you right now.
No,
because
it's
your
about
birthday
me.
week.
It's
Just
about
'cause-
me.
No, I do that for your own benefit. It's how do you keep you humbled? You have a tendency to have your ego get a little out of control,
All right.
and I like to humble you.
All right.
You're getting humbled. So, man, I hopped up. The crowd's looking, and someone yells at me. All I hear is like, "Did you fall? Did you fall?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course I fucking fell." I'm trying to keep my head down. I hop back on stage, and you and I have microphones across the stage. We're on opposite sides of the stage, but we have talkback microphones, so we can talk during the show if I need. You say I'm very needy. I guess I'm needy, but we'll get into that too. And I don't know if you asked what. Oh no, I think I said like, "Dude, I just fell off the stage," and you're like, "Oh, okay. Are you all right?" And I'm like, "What? What I say?" I was like, "I don't know."
I don't know. I just remember looking over and like you'd be feeling this knee, and then a second later you'd be feeling this knee, and then you were feeling your elbow, and then you were rubbing your head. Like every part of your body, you were doing like, "Ow."
I was taking a full inventory because
Yeah,
once
and it was all fucked.
I was all fucked, dude. And once the adrenaline starts wearing off, that's when I started feeling all the pain. And during the song, Navarro came over because I do a lot of like, guitar changes and like pedal stuff for him when he's like wandering around the stage. And he said, "Dude, you missed one of my changes. Like, where were you?" And I was like, "I fell off the stage." This is during the song. I'm like, "I fell off the stage." He goes, "What?" He goes, "I saw you standing here. Like, where were you though?" I was like, "Dude, I'm really fucked up. Please." He goes, "Okay, I'll be back in a minute." And I just took me a minute to pull myself together. But that happened. Today's the 4th. I fell on August 25th.
Yep.
My right knee is still fucked, and my shoulder is really fucked.
Still.
That's not getting any better. Like sleeping, I can't roll over. I think I did some damage. I think I did some actual damage, and not in a good way.
It still makes me laugh. I'm sorry, dude.
I would laugh at you too. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
100%.
I just makes me wish, like, when we were in, where was the place that Walmart's from?
Arkansas.
Bentonville?
I
Bentonville?
literally just thought it was called Walmart. Walmart, Arkansas.
Rogers, Arkansas is the home of basically Walmart. And they definitely want to tell you about it. We took an Uber, and the guy was telling me like how much he hates Walmart because like it took over the whole town or some shit. He was very anti-Walmart.
Yeah, but he was saying everyone who's there loves Walmart. Like everything is owned by Walmart. The venue.
Bentonville, that was it.
Yeah, they have like banks. Everything there is owned by Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
It is just in the middle of Arkansas. It just makes perfect
Because
sense.
the first Walmart was made there.
Yep.
And it was weird being there, but there's silver lining. This is before my fall. But I did fall in love when we were there. I fell in love.
With
Pam.
Oh, Pam. You're going to talk about Pam.
I'm going to talk about Pam. Oh. Goddamn right I'm going to talk about Pam.
All right.
And I don't care if Dickless hears it. She needs to hear this. She needs to stay on her
listens
toes.
to this?
I don't think she does.
Okay.
Hey, guys, don't tell her that I'm talking about this. But I fell in love with probably a 60-year-old woman, I think, maybe in her 50s.
She had like 8 kids.
No, which means she loves fucking, dude. 2, 3, 7, and 8 for Pam.
Are you guys still here?
You know, I always call her always down for the slam Pam.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, she likes it. Dude, I don't know what it was. I mean, I told you about it as soon as I saw her. I'm like, this is the one for me.
Yeah, dude.
She had white hair. She what?
What, dude?
You're getting some too. I can see it in the light over here. It's looking good
I know, dude.
Looking good. So Pam was like she's a housewife. Was she talking about Amish shit? How'd the Amish shit come up? I don't know.
I don't know.
She started calling me an Amish woman or something. It was great.
Yeah.
She thought we were funny.
I asked if she had seen you. I said, have you seen that Amish woman? She said, yeah. She waddled by a minute ago.
God damn it, Pam.
Yeah.
She cuts me. You know what I love about her? She can just fuck with me and I can just take it.
Yeah, dude, you guys have that sort of rapport.
We get each other. I was crushing on Pam so hard. I'm all about her. I'm thinking about moving my whole life to Bentonville. Although she lived on the outskirts. We talked about it later. She invited me over. I didn't go, but no, she didn't invite me over. I wish she did. I would have gone in a heartbeat. Are you happy for us?
For you and Ham?
No. Are you happy for me and down for the Slam Pam?
Yeah, mostly. I mean,
Do you get my love for her?
a little.
Okay, good.
She had an appeal.
Yeah, she did.
She did drive a bunch of grown men to a skateboard shop that was closed for no reason in the middle of the day.
Dude, I think we were fulfilling one of her fantasies as well.
I doubt it, but
You're probably right.
yeah.
Yeah. Really driving you're in your 30s, but to a couple 40-year-old men to buy skateboard parts.
It wasn't even a cool skateboard shop. It was like they sold like kids rollerblades and shit.
You got to get some gear, dude.
We are fucking idiots.
Oh, I love it. I'm so happy for us. I think this is how we're supposed to be. This is the way life is supposed to be. But I really do wish that Pam was there to help me through my hard time of my recovery, which I'm still in. I almost asked Jody to give me her number because I want to check in with her, see how she's doing.
She would have it.
Yeah, she would have it.
Yeah, they were
for
texting.
sure. And I just want to know, I'd be like, listen, Pam, if you're listening, Pam, I just wonder if you're thinking about me. Like, Pam, when I look up at the moon, sometimes I wonder if you're looking at that same moon at the same time that I am.
I heard she changed.
I'm talking to Pam.
Sorry.
And Pam, I wonder, if you were here to help me through my, if you're here to help me through my healing, I want you to know that I would be there for you too, babe, if you ever needed me. And I just want you to know that I love you. Okay.
We good?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Anyways, let's talk about those two stagehands in
Yes!
Florida.
Yes,
my
please.
personal favorites who, after helping us, they sat in the corner of the stage and loudly, one guy was reading the other guy Bible verses.
How many guys were there?
There were two. So one dude was reading to the other guy. He was reading the Bible verse, and he kept being like, "This is my favorite part right here." And then God said unto her, and just kept being like, "And this is where it comes all around." Like,
yes, I'm mentally little retarded, but that's okay.
Okay.
I think they were so into it, and the other guy was like,
Ages. What are we talking here?
"Oh,
This is in Tampa.
50s." Yeah, I think it was.
Oh, this is the
Tampa.
same place as
This
Tampa
is
Santa.
Yeah. But like one guy was leaned in. They were both like, "Oh yeah," and this is my favorite part of this Bible story. And I think our production manager kicked him off the stage.
Did he really?
I think he told him like, "All right, guys, you guys can leave.
Gotta love
Get
Rodney.
the fuck out of here."
Oh man, take it on down the road, boys. The South is different. Oh,
It's
oh
weird,
my God! When we were in one of the Texas spots, where's the place? Wait. Who the fuck plays there? Jacksonville. We were in Jacksonville, Florida.
Sure.
And next to the venue was where the
That's
Jacksonville.
not in Texas, just so you know.
I know. I figured it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I figured it out. Thank you very much. Sorry, Pam. He always does this to me. We were in Jacksonville, and one of the runner guy, brought me to another skate shop. We've been going to a lot of skate shops. And Florida, we got to talk about your problems because you have a lot of them. I don't even know where to start, but we're going to start with just passive, comfortable racism. Myself and our lighting designer, Jerry, we were going to a skate shop to get some more skate parts. We're building a lot of skateboards on this tour.
Yeah, you have been.
Yeah. And so we're driving, and this runner, he's like super friendly, showing us around, like this is this part of town. And then we're getting into more of like the rundown part of town, which I believe he referred to as like, this is more ghetto. I'm like, okay, got it. And then he starts telling a story about how his son, this guy's white, by the way, his son makes like grills for the mouth, like gold grills,
Yeah.
which doesn't seem like a super. Doesn't seem like a super like Florida white guy thing. Or maybe it is. Like I think grills is like I think I'm on like rappers and like
Yeah.
cool black dudes.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
this is going somewhere. So he's telling me a story where he was sleeping at his son's house for some reason, and they woke up to some kind of a ruckus, and they found out that someone had broken in and stolen his son's gold grill, which is like it's 2 teeth. He was very specific of which teeth it was. It was like a very weird conversation. He goes, so like, we had an idea who it was, so we got in my truck and we started driving down the road, and like, we're gonna find this fucking N-word. He said the word. And they start like, then they get out of the truck, they're running down the street, they're asking like passerbys, like, hey, do you know where that fucking N-word went? And the guy's, yeah, man, that N-word went right that way, and pointed.
Jesus Christ.
And this guy is so comfortable saying this to me. He goes, and I had my gun. I mean, obviously, I have a gun, because he had a fucking gun tattooed on his forearm, and he's wearing one of those, like those Second Amendment shirts. By the way, I'm not anti-gun. I don't give a fuck. But when you have like Second Amendment gun shirts,
You're pretty cool.
Chill out a little bit.
Oh, yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah, same. But just passively, just like,
Yikes.
how comfortable do you have to be with like strangers just to drop that shit?
At work. That's
At
it's
work, he's
not
on
even
the
like,
job.
You're not like out back of a bar having a cigarette.
And
You're on the clock.
and you're working for a Los Angeles alternative rock band. Like, most of us are pretty left leaning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wrong audience, bub.
Jacksonville. Get it sorted, dudes.
Oh wait, no, we don't want to applause that.
No. What are you doing?
Jacksonville, here's to change.
Sure. Nailed it.
Good shit.
Can we take 2 seconds away from tour talk?
Yeah.
What the fuck is demure?
What?
Demure? You haven't heard this? It's every
The word?
Yeah. I don't. Have you not
The
seen
word's
this?
been around for hundreds of thousands.
No,
of
I'm not saying it's a new word, but it's like trending. Something popped up. All right, doesn't matter. You clearly.
No,
don't know.
you lay it on me.
I don't know. I just keep getting shit popping up that's saying like, "Oh, that's so demure." I can't even say it.
Figure it out. Pull your phone.
All
Out.
right.
Just Google it. Let's learn
I was hoping
together.
you'd have some insight. I didn't really want to spoil
What am I? A
it.
fucking. What am I? Besides in love with Pam, I'm not an influencer. How the hell I know? Keep looking, bud.
I'm working on it. The latest social media trend.
DEMURE.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what the word means. Nice show prep, by the way.
This sucks. This is dumb.
What is it?
I don't know. Some fucking TikToker used it. And now everyone's using it.
Okay.
I thought there was going to be a good story behind this. I just see it everywhere.
If anybody listening is familiar with Demure, please unfollow the show. I don't want you to hear this. I don't want you to be a part of this thing that we do.
If they're familiar with it,
Yep.
well, if anybody loves TikTok,
Oh, Heidi, you're no longer on the show. Fuck, sorry, Heidi. I didn't mean you. By the way, we have a Heidi on the tour, and I love it.
oh, it's great.
I love it.
It is very Heidi.
If you guys are following Dave Navarro on Instagram, he's been posting a lot of videos with his makeup artist, and her name is Angelina, and she's fucking awesome. I'm a big fan.
She rules.
She's really funny. The first day we bonded about UFOs, but then last night we're talking about. I mean, we're all getting very excited for your birthday this week, and as you are, I mean, you literally will not stop talking about it.
Sorry.
I get it. I mean, how 34?
Yeah.
It's a big one. I mean, it's one
It's
of those
huge,
milestone birthdays that everyone gets pretty jazzed about.
So a lot of people divide their life pre 34.
No, that's true.
You know,
yeah,
so
it's like Jesus was AD or whatever, and
well, Jesus never saw 34, so
was he 27 like Kurt Cobain? How old was Jesus?
He was also in a grunge band.
How old was he really?
33.
You looked at me like I'm supposed to know that.
Yeah, dude, you weren't in Bible study the other day?
No. I was on the other side of the stage with Tampa Santa. We were just talking about like who was on the naughty list or whatever. And apparently like the snipers trying to kill the band were on the naughty list. What the fuck were we just talking about? Wait.
We were talking about Heidi too.
Heidi too. So we're again, Throb on the bus last night going on and on about his birthday. And Angelina, she's like, oh, when's your birthday? When's your birthday? Came to me. She says, when's yours? I said, December. She goes, oh, Capricorn. I was like, nope. She goes, oh, what sign are you? I was like, Angelina. I said, I don't want to talk about this. I just said straight up, like, I don't want to do this with you.
It was very nice.
She started laughing. And I was like, it's not you. It just, I can't have these conversations in my life anymore. I cannot do it. It drives me up the fucking wall to talk about signs and astrology.
Yeah.
But she took it well. But she
laughed it off pretty good.
She has such Heidi vibes, just like very friendly, astrology. It's like being around Heidi. It's been nice.
Do you think she digs into conspiracies?
Ooh.
I haven't heard too much yet.
Ooh. That's a good question. Well, UFOs are a big one. She's also into like crystals and like gems and stones and things.
Sure.
So there's like a hippie kind of like vibe to it, but it is a slippery slope between gems and fucking QAnon. It's like a straight shot for a lot of people.
We got to start testing that.
How do we do it? We got to set a trap.
Yeah.
Like be like, hey, do you guys hear what RFK said today? She's like, yup, I did. If she says yup, we know she's in on it.
I heard it from a friend of a friend of a friend. It's true.
Ah, yes, right.
Elites.
Tucker Carlson said, for fuck's sake. How you holding up overall on this at this point?
I think it's coming around.
I agree.
We were in rough shape for a minute there. I think we've started to have some good bus hangs, which is like the best part of the tour. Which then obviously leads us into... We haven't done too much Beavis and Butthead on this tour.
I don't even care anymore.
But last night
I've never want to talk about it, please.
We cracked open a new one. I don't know if you're familiar.
Can we just sing it together?
Yeah, do you want to lead?
1, 2, 3, 4. You are under arrest! You are under arrest! That's it, dude. I mean, the show is called Under Arrest. I never heard of this show before.
I don't remember where I first came across it. It might have been on Netflix a long time ago or something.
No. They would have that kind of garbage on there?
I know. It's normally educational shit.
It's usually Love Island and PBS shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's where I first saw it. And they took it off, but it was like...
It's the fucking best show
it was like Cops.
Life.
It's Cops, but the Canadian version, and it launched in 1993. So it's just a lot of dudes with mullets, like Canadian hockey dudes, and they're always hammered on shit beer like Budweiser.
And I know the cliche on Cops is that no one's wearing shirts, but like on this one, no one's wearing pants.
It's fucking amazing.
There's dongs and assholes and fucking titties popping out.
What more do you need to know?
Nothing. You put it on, and by the way, I loved Cops from day one. I'm a day one Cops. The first reality show there ever was. I'm a day one Cops guy.
Sure.
Still love it. If I'm in a hotel flipping through channels and there's Cops.
Live PD is also very good.
Also great. Not doesn't quite hit the same way Cops does. It's a little too disjointed and like the fake graphics and what
disjointed. You love Under Arrest. That's the most disjointed
show
I've ever seen in my life.
Live PD, I feel like hops between current ongoing cases, almost like a Tarantino movie.
Yeah, you don't get
Under Arrest.
Conclusions.
The amazing thing about it, where do we watch it last night? What's it on? Where do we watch it?
We watched it on Pluto TV or something, but I think it's also on Peacock. It's a bunch of places.
Please find it. So the beauty of the show is that like sometimes you'll get like a cop in the car, like, okay, we're on our way to a man with a knife. But other times it just comes back from commercial and someone is being fucking shithoused, dumped on their head on the ground. No context.
It is the best police brutality money can buy.
I can't believe how violent, like Canadians How are they so nice and kind and yet just do these random like
mullet
hair
grabbing
pull for no reason? Like no one's resisting, just like a little crank.
We haven't seen too much of it, but I think there's more coming where they grab people by the ear and twist.
I saw a couple of
they
ear
twist
twists.
their ears. They love to do that, man.
But there's one thing they love more than anything. Dude, Canadian police will stop at nothing until you are hogtied.
Oh yeah,
They love throwing on the
hogtie
ground.
everybody.
For nothing.
I think-
Nothing. Excuse me, you just jaywalk a little bit, you're fucking hogtied.
the lack of like continuity or context in any of these stories where it'll show the cop in the car and it just says like family dispute. And he's like, yeah, we're on their way to this call, and then it just smash cuts to somebody completely naked getting hogtied by police, and they don't tell you what happened.
Nothing.
They never fill you in on the story. That's just somebody naked getting beat up and maced. And then it just goes to the next story.
And every time they mace someone, they always mace one of their own cops every single
Oh,
time.
it's fantastic.
But it's like each one of these cases is like a fever dream. Like there was one that we watched we had a 4-hour drive last night from the gig to the hotel. We watched Under Arrest for the entire 4 hours, and I almost didn't want to get off the bus. I almost wanted to keep watching. But there was one where, like, again, it's a family dispute. You pop in, there's some chick having her face smashed on the hallway floor of an apartment building, and next to her, of course, is just a fully naked, super like skinny, nice bodied dude just standing like he's just fucking like this,
Just casually naked, standing in the corner watching.
standing like in the doorway. Not sometimes he wasn't even trying to cover up, just standing there.
No. There's
dick
like
out.
six cops arresting this woman
Just-
in front of him.
And we don't know, like, is that his girlfriend? Is he just a neighbor? Like, is he absolutely insane? Like, at no point does he go to get pants. Does he try to have any kind of like shame or whatever?
No, dude.
The show's the
I have
best.
such a newfound respect of Canadians.
Yeah, they're way cooler than I thought.
Yeah.
Way cooler than I thought.
Yeah.
Watch Under Arrest. It just so many. The Asian guy with the katana blade. Asshole.
Yeah. The cops show the naked guy, the cops show up. This dude's
guy. Oh,
butt naked in the middle of the street. They roll up and he goes, "What's your problem, bud?"
he says to the cop. Yeah. And then he's being put on the stretcher, and he's like, They're laying me down on the stretcher. They're laying me down on the bed on the sheets. I don't know who he's talking to. And the best quote of the night. One of the cops like reaches down. The cop's trying to help him out. And the guy who's being arrested and put on the stretcher, who's clearly on meth or PCP or something, he goes, "This guy's got a watch." He's just like calling out whatever he sees. And
so
man,
good.
people are so
And
broken there.
That's the first season.
I can't believe how
8
many
seasons. Of
Oh, I'm
this.
so excited for tour.
Dude, we've barely hit the tip of the iceberg.
We have a lot of short drives, so maybe 10 weeks, maybe 5 more weeks is what we need to get through all the show.
I think we'll get through it
Should we
at
change
least a couple times.
We got to change the crew room sign from Beavis and Butthead to Under Arrest. The crew
What's,
are under arrest.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
That main cop, something Cook or something. Yeah.
Cook. Yes. Yeah. But I want to thank you so much for bringing that into my life.
I was worried. I hadn't seen it in a long time, and I remember thinking it was funny, and I remember like Canadian accents, police brutality, which is already a great recipe.
It's a dynamite combo.
And it took like 5 minutes of it being on TV to be like, oh yeah, this is my memory served me correctly. This is fantastic.
It's like the American Cops show with like less morals, less hangups on protocol. They choke so many people.
They don't give a fuck. It's like a competition to see how many knees they can get on somebody while they're on the ground too.
Or my favorite one is like the guy who's laying on the ground, and the cop takes his baton and just pushes it down. He's like pushing it on the guy's trachea.
Yeah, dude, he's like hockey cross-checking the guy.
And this is the sound you hear the whole show. And that's sometimes when people aren't even being touched. Just like people in the back of a squad
It's
car
so good.
moaning and shrieking.
They say every person, they're like, yeah, he's on cocaine. I've dealt with a lot of people on cocaine. None of them are even remotely like that. I don't know what the fuck was going around in the mid 90s in Canada, but it was a party. Dude.
I think it might be an angel dust with a cocaine chaser because it's not just cocaine.
It feels very PCP.
Unbelievable.
Like superhuman, just outrage.
Does Canada trash rival American white trash?
I think so.
If you think about it, because Canadians are like they're tougher people. Like
Yeah.
Canadian hockey players are tougher than American boxers probably. So
Hockey players are
different. Like, you can't hurt them.
Yeah.
You can't hurt them.
Yeah.
So I wonder if like Canadian white trash is like the super tough version of our white trash because it takes so many guys to restrain these people. They don't feel pepper spray. They don't use tasers. No tasers.
Well, look, I mean, you got like Trailer Park Boys and Letterkenny. There's like a handful of good shows that came out of Canada that's just about like
toughness,
real
and
trashy Canadian dudes.
Yep, that's very true.
I mean, we had Jerry Springer and
what's
shit.
the Kenny one?
Letterkenny?
Is that the one with the tall, handsome, real tough fighter guy?
Yeah.
That's a funny show.
Yeah.
What's his name in that? Do you remember? It doesn't matter. I
haven't watched it in a while.
I've only watched a few episodes, and I think I like that one a lot.
Yep.
But I wish I could watch Under Arrest right now. Thank you again so much for that. What a beautiful treat.
We're gonna hammer through that whole show.
Does it? Because as Cops goes on, Cops tended to get not as good as the seasons went on. Have you watched all of Under Arrest? Does it get better?
I can't answer that.
Okay.
Genuinely,
we're gonna find out together.
I think we got at least a few seasons. Like, I don't know when political correctness and police brutality started getting like
Rodney King, which was I think 93, 94. That's when it kind of started. That's when
I don't know if Canada cared.
I don't know, but that's when the beautiful heyday of like cops just cracking skulls whenever they wanted kind of had to end.
Yeah.
When people are like, wait, cops hurt people?
So this one started in 93. Although
it looks so updated. Is it like HD upgraded or some shit?
I don't
it looks
know, because
newish.
there's also some people that have like cell phones in there where I'm like, that doesn't look like a 93 cell phone. So I don't know. I think we probably, at minimum, I think there's at least a few seasons of like shit's going hard.
There's the guy in the full denim jacket, pants, actually the Canadian tuxedo.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who was calling all the cops, I'm sorry, calling them faggots, was just so good. He's in a room by himself. There's no cops near him. He's like, it's unreal.
Yeah.
There's a couple things in the intro to the show. There's a couple like, it's like crazy cutscenes of different things from the show. And there's a couple moments I can't wait to see play out.
There's one, a guy, season 1, they get him in the stretcher. He's strapped down to the stretcher. He's still trying to fight, and the cops are choking him and punching him as he's on the stretcher.
And then you see a wild foot come up and he tries to kick the cop. He has a loose leg.
Yeah, dude, he's feisty.
You know what happened next?
But nothing better
Nothing
better than cops beating someone who's tied to a stretcher.
Yeah, they do this thing like there's no danger to the cops. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna put my fucking thumb in your eye. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
My favorite one, I keep saying my favorite one, but there's one they pull over these kids. Oh, there's the kids that were like crashing the car and they're all wearing Speedos.
There's so many
That's weird. And goggles.
The amount of naked people in Canada in the 90s is fucking awesome.
They pull someone out of a car and they're like, you were driving the car. He goes, I wasn't driving the car. He goes, yeah, you were. Shut up. Telling someone to just shut up is so good.
That's great.
Ah, man, I can talk about it.
Can't recommend it enough. Can't wait to watch more.
I forgot to bring this up when we were talking about Angelina last night. We were watching Under Arrest this morning, and at one point you got up to go to the back lounge, and the bus started reeking of shit, like full on feek, and
that was garbagey. It
sure.
Wasn't like feek.
It smelled like feek. But
okay.
Angelina goes, because you just walked away. She goes, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "What?" She goes, "I think Dave had an accident." I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, I think he shit his pants. He's in the bathroom. I think he's shitting in the bathroom. Do you smell it? And I'm like, no, I don't think he did. First of all, I don't think he would lose control like that.
No.
Also, he would probably let us know and fucking laugh about it.
Yeah.
But she was convinced that you shit yourself.
I think what happened, I stood up, I threw away my drink, and I don't think I closed the trash can all the way.
Yeah.
And then I went to the back lounge to try and call my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. We're going to
then-
call her.
And then I came right back up. And you're like, she said you shit yourself.
She was so embarrassed because she fully was blaming you for shitting in your pants and
Just
then shitting on the
hilarious.
bus. And then
She
even our
shouldn't be
driver,
embarrassed.
our driver Shaggy, which is his name, he pulled the curtain back. He's like, he goes, what's that fucking smell? He goes, someone shit. And we're like, no. He goes, someone farting back there? He pulled over the bus and came and investigated.
It's so funny.
It was just the trash.
Neither of those things.
Which, by the way, I mean, you should know. You're not allowed to shit on the bus. That's a rule.
What?
You can do it in your bunk, but you can't shit in the
Okay,
toilet.
cool.
You can bag it. You can shit in a bag and leave it in your bunk. But the rule is if you shit in your bunk, you have to leave it in your bunk the whole tour. And that's touring 101. You didn't know that?
That's why I love this industry, man.
That's right. Come one, come all.
Speaking of police brutality and
please.
people getting hit, we've had some pretty decent little fights at this tour.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Yeah, we
I thought like our
Some good
audience would be
fights.
kind of old enough to just be like civilized.
we tell the story of the first funny one. It's okay.
Is it?
Yes, it's okay. Because it comes from a good place.
So there's this huge fight in the front row.
It's always in the front row, by the way.
Yeah, well, at least the ones we can
Yeah.
see. So big fight breaks out between a couple guys, and this dude is like losing his shit. He's like stomping on people,
Holding the railing. Yeah.
going wild, hitting people. Security runs up. He punches like 4 different security guards. They're trying to drag him out. They're like, got him in a chokehold. They're trying to drag him. He's just
And he's all, hell no, I won't go.
no, he's being very aggressive.
Yep.
And our singer, ever the peacekeeper,
Stops the song.
stops the song in the middle of the song, calls attention to it, and then starts begging the security guards to let the guy stay. He clearly
Again,
didn't
it's
see
coming
the whole
from a good
thing.
place. Because Perry's a non-violent person.
Yeah.
And he truly hates when people are fighting in the crowd.
I just want him to have a good time. He's just trying to have a good time, and he just kept telling security, just take him to the back lawn because like we're in an amphitheater.
Come on, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
Just take him to the grass. Let him stay. Let him stay. This guy is punching security guards in the face. They drag him out back,
Oh yeah.
and apparently he got arrested because he was trying to punch cops in the face.
He's a good guy. Just put him
He's
on
a
the lawn.
good guy. Just put him on the lawn. So that's like a
Perry's saying he's a good guy, and I'm on top of it being like,
He just punched 4 guys in the front row. He punched 4 security guards.
Let
He's
him
not a good guy.
stay.
Perry, he's not a good guy.
this is a bad guy.
So that's become a new tour motto, aside from I'm more of a drummer, is just put him on the lawn.
Put him on the lawn. We said it a lot last night watching Under Arrest. These
Oh my
people that
God.
are like methed up, chasing cops with butter knives and bread knives. Be like, hey, just put him on the lawn. He'll be fine. And a good fight last night.
Yeah, we've had multiple fights this tour.
And last night, where were we? Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yep.
I was gonna say, it's not like trashy like Florida. It's actually
No.
quite a nice city.
Yeah.
But there was 2 guys in the front row. Both looked like biker type guys, side by
Sure.
side. And they were having words at some point. I couldn't tell what that was about. And then all of a sudden, there's this like short, pink-haired woman standing behind them, just doing these wraparound haymakers, like rabbit punches in this
Oh, yeah.
guy's
I
face.
didn't see what happened. I saw the aftermath.
I saw the guy already holding his face. This,
He
like,
did that
big
for
guy.
the rest of the show.
He wanted people to know that he was not feeling good.
No.
And this chick, she had to be taken out. She was like a fiery little pink-haired, 50-year-old brawler, picking on the crowd.
I love that.
Got to put her on the lawn.
Just put her on the lawn, dude.
She's a good gal. Put her on the lawn.
Just having fun, you know?
So what do you got going on tonight, pal?
I'm going to do some more editing.
Are you
That's
sure
all I
about
got
that?
planned. I'm going to go eat some food.
Yeah, you haven't eaten today. Neither have I.
No, I've had 3 Oreos when I got here.
I had 3 pieces of a quesadilla yesterday, and that's all I've eaten in 2 days. And a lot of Oreos.
Mostly Oreos.
Not
I did
Oreos.
eat. I ate like an entire bag of Milano cookies to myself last night while we were watching Under Arrest.
It was the right thing to do. You're doing your service. You look good, though.
Moment of weakness.
You wear it well.
Fucked.
You wear it well. Do you want to come see Beetlejuice tonight? We're going to see Beetlejuice.
No dice tonight.
There it is.
No dice,
fucking-
bruv. No dice.
No dice, bruv.
No dice, bro.
You fuck. That's what he says to me every time he can't play Texas Chainsaw Massacre because he's on the clock for his fucking girlfriend. No, you guys have a cool
I
project.
got a lot of things going on.
And you're becoming a fucking
are
great
you?
editor. What?
Are you going to see it with people?
With
or you just
LJ and Jody, and I think LJ's boyfriend.
Okay.
I think.
Nice.
I think that's it. But I'm excited about it.
Who's in this one?
The same cast. The same cast.
What? They just remade the movie?
Michael Keaton. Katharine O'Hara. I don't think the Baldwins are in it, but Winona Ryder's in it. The chick who played Wednesday in that show. Ortega. Throbby?
Why are you going to go see the same movie?
It's not the same movie. It's the same cast. What the fuck?
Is this like a sequel or are they?
Yeah.
I thought this was like just a remake of Beetlejuice.
No, you fucking retardo Montalban. It's a sequel. That's
I
why
had
it's called,
no idea.
That's why it's called Beetlejuice 2.
I didn't know that.
This guy's a fucking
You just told
dip.
me you were going to see Beetlejuice.
Listen, I'm surprised your birthday you're not turning 3 the way you're fucking acting today.
Well,
You got a real attitude
this
problem.
is going to really fucking piss you off, but
Oh, wait. You
Yeah.
haven't seen it?
Nah.
Oh, you fucking... you're not invited.
Nope. Yeah, I don't want to go anywhere.
Enjoy editing.
I will.
I hope by the time we're done here, all the food's closed. Because the only food's at the movie theater.
I don't
in this
think
whole-
that's true.
Yep, it's Norfolk. The only place you can eat is at the movie theater. It's a weird thing about it, especially on Wednesdays. Yep, it's a September thing. It's if I remember right, because whenever I'm coming into a new town, I like to Google the most obscure fact of the town, mm-hmm. and the timing is crazy for this one. So I guess the first. Excuse me.
Go, keep going. Sorry.
So the first in Norfolk, Virginia, which we're at, the first Wednesday after Labor Day, the only food you can get is movie theaters, and we happen to be here on that day. It's the chances of this lining up is nuts, but here we are. So
Well, I'll go pay for a ticket and then go in and just.
Okay.
You know what? I'm a little whore for.
wait, well, let me
Movie-
guess. Are you popcorn?
Well, yeah,
Okay.
but everybody likes popcorn.
Right. Is there a curveball here? Because mine
Yeah,
is
that would be a kind of a shitty. Go ahead. What's yours?
no. I don't want to steal your thunder. What's yours? What's your thing?
Movie theater hot dogs. They're not even good. They're dog shit,
that's
and they're
bad.
like $10. But for some reason,
That's
when
bad.
I'm feeling real mischievous,
What do you put on there?
cats up.
Okay.
That's about it.
Do you just have an argument with me about what goes on a ketchup? Do we have this
What
talk?
goes on a ketchup?
What goes on a hot dog?
I mean, we might have joked about.
Oh,
it,
my
but not
dad.
really.
My father.
Your dad goes on a hot dog?
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
I'm good on that.
He is adamant and got so angry at
Mm-hmm.
me and others because we put ketchup on a hot dog.
Isn't that like a very Chicago mentality? Like no ketchup on hot dogs?
But my dad's from Massachusetts, like born and raised. He was like so. I've never seen him more disappointed in me, and he's almost like, "Lord, take me now."
People get very passionate about what you put on your ambiguous meat.
It's true. It's true.
Like for such a shit piece of food, people get so mad about it.
Like I'm disgusted by mustard. If people put mustard on stuff, I'm like, you should probably burn in hell for the rest of your life.
I could give a fuck.
You are under arrest. That's how I feel.
Hell yeah. I like relish on a hot dog.
Ew.
Yeah, I know it's weird.
Pickles is one of the worst foods there's ever been.
Well, that's just not true.
It is. Pickles, horseradish, blue cheese can fuck off forever.
I think that's on. I'm thinking. Let me fucking process.
Man, you're a slow thinker.
I think.
Fuck.
No, dude, the pickles are fine.
No, they're not.
Horseradish. I understand your standpoint. What was the third one?
Blue cheese.
Blue cheese can get fucked.
All right. That's my boy. If AMC theaters.
Sure. I'm a Star member, so be careful what you say.
No, I'm going to compliment. I'm going to compliment the
Oh, okay, cool.
place. It's my favorite place to go see movies.
Sure.
I'm an AMC guy through and through. You know that about
Why don't
me.
you have the movie pass?
I don't go. I just don't go enough.
You would.
Don't tell me what I do. Okay. But I would go because the mozzarella sticks at AMC,
What? I've never had them.
that to die for. They're so good. And they give you like, It's a box, like a little, normal kind of little snack box.
Sure.
No less than 40 mozzarella sticks in there.
That cannot be accurate.
Maybe 50.
Well, I know where I'm going for dinner.
Dude, they're so good.
What theater are you going to?
Nada. I don't know. It's on my phone, but we're using it to record. I hope it's an AMC. I really do, but it's probably not. It's probably some Regal bullshit. Or like the local, the Norfolk Picks or whatever the shit.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. I'm making it up.
Yeah.
That's a local, like, what would you call it? What would you call the local theater in
I don't know. You don't really see many local theaters.
Virginia Screens?
Is that a thing?
I don't know. I'm making them all up, dude.
I'm trying to think. LA has like the Lamley. Is that what they're called?
Lemley.
Lemley.
We also have iPick.
I've never heard of iPick.
iPick is the one.
I didn't know there were like small theaters really still kicking aside from playing like weird, shitty indie movies. But
next
even that's,
time,
like, an LA
next
thing.
time a nice Venezuelan film comes out, and you want to take Tracy to a movie.
Never gonna happen.
Go to iPick in Pasadena. You go there. It was the first place.
Is that an Apple thing?
Sorry, I'm thinking. No, it's not a fucking.
I'm sorry,
shit.
dude. All right,
Good
iPick. Where is
question,
this?
good
Venezuela?
question. It was it was the first theater I ever went to that had reclining seats. So they did it first.
Okay.
And like leather, they give you a pillow and a blanket for hand jobs, or just a blanket to be warm. I meant it's a blanket to be warm, and they bring you like very, very, very good. You can order great food to your seat. And wine and beer and like mixed drinks, which I don't care about. I go with a lot of drunk friends, but like steak and vegetables and like not just like, I mean, we like a hot dog and a mozzarella stick, but you get more than that at iPick.
Nice.
It's like a proper date night.
I do like the AMC. What is it? McGruff's.
What's that?
It's got like that bar inside AMC where you can take drinks into the theater.
Where is it?
I don't know. At every AMC I've ever been to.
At Universal?
Universal has the bar upstairs.
It's called McGruff's?
I don't know what they call that one.
Why are they called
But most
McGruff's?
of them call like the one in Burbank is McGruff's, but I don't know.
Okay.
It's kind of nice.
All right.
Although I'm always worried if I get a beer, I'm going to fall asleep in the second half of the movie.
Speaking of falling asleep, that's the story I was just about to tell you. iPick, that one in Pasadena I told you about with the blankets a minute ago, about the jerk-off blankets and the food. Remember that?
Yeah. Yep.
I was thinking. And for my birthday, I'm a Sagittarius, as you know, December birthday.
I didn't know you Sag, dude.
I'm a
I didn't
fucking
know you were a big Sag.
dude. You know I'm a Sag. The way I talk and the way I dress,
Big loose Sag.
Sag. My vagina is all destroyed.
Damn it.
So for my birthday, when the movie Lincoln came out with Daniel Day-Lewis as the famed Abraham Lincoln.
I've heard of him.
Yep. For my birthday, I wanted to go see that at iPick. Now, this movie is, I don't know, 6-7 hours long and so slow. I went with like 15 of my closest friends. All of them fell asleep. And we were leaving. Everyone's like, happy birthday, bud. Why do we do this?
Yeah, that sounds awful.
I didn't choose well. You're supposed to go to like Terminator or fucking a horror movie or some shit. We went to
I've
the
never
biggest
gone to the
snooze fest.
movies for my birthday.
Oh, you should try it sometime.
Is that something you do regularly?
No, but I do love to go to the movies by myself a lot. I love going to the movies by myself.
iPick.
No, I wouldn't go there by myself.
Well, I thought they had the jerk off blankets.
Dude, if I go to AMC, I'll just jerk off as is. I'll fucking Canadian pants off.
As a star member, I'm legally allowed to do that in AMC.
Okay, I'll get one.
Yeah, dude.
I'll get one.
$25
But
a month.
for
Spank
me,
it anywhere.
I gotta say, for me, half of the thrill is the fact that I might get arrested because I'm not a star member. Like, I want someone to be like, hey, first of all, I see you jerking off. Second of all, let me see your card. Are you a star member? And when I say I
like
don't
to,
have it,
sneak onto the subway and shit, right?
yes,
You're that guy.
yes, queen.
Man, when I saw Twisters, have you heard of it?
Fucking dumb
Dude,
shit.
Twisters. I gave
You
a lot of
you get a
wrist,
twister?
A lot of wristers and
Wristers.
twisters. Yeah,
I like
dude.
it.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
I think we've concluded this episode. We said a lot of dumb shit. We're caught up on bus drama. I do wonder next time we record if we're going to have another bus by then.
No, this is the last one.
Are you sure? Because
I know if this one catches on fire, I'm going down with the ship.
our bus right now is beautiful. It's a very nice
great.
bus. I love our driver.
I think we're safe.
but we have electric doors for the to get into the bunk area.
Yeah.
And that stopped working yesterday for a minute, and I was like, oh no.
I did the dumbest fucking thing today.
I believe it. What'd you do?
I went to the gym, and then I went to the bathroom right outside the gym.
To poop again? Because you didn't get all out last night on the bus?
No. And then as I was trying to leave the bathroom, I went to open the door, and it was locked, and I couldn't get out of the bathroom. And I was thinking, I am going to be not in the stall or anything, like in the actual bathroom. And I'm sitting there jiggling
How
and trying
do
to
you
yank
lock yourself in a bathroom?
Dude, I thought, because there wasn't even like people on that floor. I was about to call you, and then I looked around and realized I was pulling on the utility cabinet door, and the actual exit was like around a little corner, and it was creme de la creme, they stupid.
What?
Yeah, dude.
You're pulling on the utility closet? The one that's actually locked so people can't go in and get their
there's a
cleaning
sign
supplies?
right there. It says utility. It was really fucking cool. I'm having a day.
No one saw that?
No, dude, there was nobody on that floor.
And just so you know,
I kept thinking like I'm gonna have to call somebody to come to the 5th floor and let me out of this gym bathroom. And then I looked.
if you were to call me and say, "Hey, I'm stuck in the bathroom, or I'm stuck in the gym or whatever, can you come open the door?"
Oh, I would never hear the end of it.
You would. You're my friend. I'd be like, "Bud, I'll be right down." I'd go down there. Mm-hmm. I'd break a broomstick handle. I'd shimmy it in the door so you'd never get out of there. Like, you live there now. And I'd slide, because it's a very short door, I'd slide like one piece of deli turkey in there like every couple hours.
On the bathroom floor.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm
It'd
having
only
a
be
day
dirty
with
once.
doors, man.
Why?
The amount of doors I've tried to push that are pulled today.
What's
is
the other
like
one?
Getting in and out of the gym, getting in and out of the pool.
Were you trying to pull the elevator door too?
No, the elevator wouldn't open. And then I went in this. So I already told you this story, but I was trying to go to the pool. We're on the 10th floor.
Yeah, this is good.
We're on the 10th floor. I called the elevator to go to the 5th floor to go to the pool. Elevator's just not coming. Like 5+ minutes, I'm standing there. I'm like, well, or I can take the stairs down. They're right there. It's 5 stories, whatever. So I go down the stairs and I get in the stairwell and then realize very quickly my key card doesn't let me out on any floors. And it just keeps saying signs that say exit on 1st floor only. So I had to go all the way down the stairs and then into the lobby and had to stand there in my swimsuit in the lobby. And then that elevator took another 5 minutes to get me back up to the pool. It's not a good day.
You're really going through it today, bud.
Are you a fucking retard or what?
Yes.
Are you a fucking retard?
Yes, dude. Yes.
Proud of you.
Yes. I got locked in a bathroom because I was pulling on the utility cabinet. Of course I'm a retard.
And it said it. It was marked.
Yeah, only on a big sign, though.
Oh, okay. If it was fine print, you probably would have seen it. It should have been bigger. Oh, my God, dude. Well, I mean, thank you for taking time out of your opening doors bad day and joining me on this.
Yeah.
We'll do it again soon.
If I ever get out of here.
Good luck. I'm not going to help you. I'm going to be like a proud papa and see if you can get out of this room on your own. But I might spot you.
I'm just going to go chew on the door handle or something. We'll figure it out.
Let's do another one of these soon.
Yeah.
Get back on track. And maybe we'll bring in some of the crew to talk on this maybe.
I think that'd be fun.
Who should we bring on? Gomez? He'd be fun.
He's fun. They're all fun.
They're all fun.
They're all fun.
We should maybe we'll get like 6 or 7 people and 4 mics. We'll just pass it around. Well, I mean, it might be chaotic.
We should
but...
just set up backstage. We should set up in catering someday
Oh God!
and just let random people come in.
And talking about Bible study and shit.
Oh, fuck.
Get learned for the Lord.
Oh, fuck.
Man. Well, Throb, thank you so much.
It was my pleasure.
Any parting words for the audience?
No. I got nothing, dude. I can barely open a door. You think I'm going to impart some wisdom on people?
Oh, I would like you to try. A piece of advice for the people.
I don't know, be excellent to each other or something.
What are you, Bill and Ted?
Yeah, dude.
Party on, Wayne.
Yeah, dude.
All right, folks. We'll be back next week. Thank you for listening. If you want to support the show, see if I care.
This is Lola, and I'm here to tell the world to stop being such pussies and listen to Rare Form Radio.